Hey, this is Notser, and we're in the Tier 9 German battleship, Friedrich der Grosse, on the map Neighbor. And, won't you be my neighbor as we go on an adventure in probably one of the least played German battleships in the game. And that's just to do with the Bismarck is super solid at Tier 8, Grosse Kur first at Tier 10, 12 guns, need I say more. So this one is sort of overlooked. But does that mean it's completely useless, Notser? Well, we're going to see how well she works out in this game. Initially, I wanted to go towards Sea Point. I am a secondary build. I am considering dropping the manual secondary and getting concealment because that is a huge, huge downside to the build. But you know what? I don't have unlimited funds. I'm still working on my commanders. People, hey, you got a full secondary build on your Alsace? No, I don't. I don't have a 19 for my French battleships yet. But I'm working on it, and I'm sure you are too, right? All these delicious builds, and not enough commander skills to carry them out. But I think we're pretty solid. I think the build will work as long as we can use our strengths to offset our disadvantages, which are, a lot. Only got 8 guns. I am using the 406s for rate of fire. I don't really feel like the 420s give me enough. Rate of fire is something that you kind of need in a German battleship because their dispersion is pretty bad. Really bad, actually. So we're just going to see how well we can do towards Sea Point. Of course, I get the broadside of an enemy battleship. We do pretty good damage, 10,000. Not going to complain. But there is an enemy capturing Sea Point, and I don't see him. And I just got that spider sense, man. I'm like, I'm taking a lot of damage. Yep, here they are, torpedoes. Enemy sends them out. Shiratsu. And, you know what? We didn't need the hydroacoustic, but it sure helps to know exactly where the torpedoes are before they're right on top of us. And the enemy DD is behind the island, completely safe, but completely detected for a minute and 30 seconds. So I'm obviously sustaining a lot of damage just to get in position. That is a huge disadvantage of the Germans. If you want to play this way, you're going to pay for it. Ooh. Enemy battleship paid for that one. Get another broadside, 20,000. Ooh, good shot from an enemy battleship off of my starboard side. 2 fires, I put him out. I am hesitant because the enemy DD could have the torpedo reload booster. Although I kind of think that he would have used it already. But I'm not going to get anywhere near him in order to see that. He knows he's detected by Hydro, so he's probably not going to send it. But secondaries are set. Remember, or if you don't know, manual secondaries must require a secondary target. Otherwise, they will refuse to fire. So you have to be looking around and... the Algeri. He's not going to have a good day pulling Notsers in front of a battleship with secondaries. And we are absolutely doing work on this guy. Nothing that he can do. I'm taking a ton of damage, pulling back. I think we've done quite well for ourselves considering this is the primary flank of the enemy. Yeah, there's at least 5 enemy ships within gun range of me, and I don't see any other friendlies. Come on, guys. The DDs are up, but battleships and cruisers, they have no interest in moving forward, even though I'm sustaining a ton of damage. I could absorb the shot for you. Maybe we take out that enemy Algeri, and it's going okay. Heal's about to come off cooldown. 50% life. Sustaining a lot of damage, but we're keeping Sea Point contested, and we could finish off the island. Looks like he's turning away from me, so I elevate the guns. I angle in response to him. We have basically the same caliber. He knocks out a gun. I do very little damage to him, incredibly low damage, and just continuously moving back. So my goal in every German battleship that has the ability to have good secondary range is to push the tempo. You're going to sustain a lot of damage, but it's more fun. And you know what? I play this game for fun. So going towards the point with the help of a DD is my priority. I will, of course, move back, force the enemy to find a different target. Can we finish him off? Grr! Force the enemy to find a different target. But usually, if I've got a 1 versus 1 and I can angle against a target and have my secondaries on the target, I think I can easily take them out. Now, maybe that's a little too cocky. Maybe I should play a little bit slower. But I like being aggressive. And boy, was that a bad shot, too. Ah, gosh, Iowa. Every shot counts, especially when your team's honestly not doing anything. You know, you got friendlies moving forward, but they're not moving forward with purpose. They have no interest in firing on a DD that's 8 or 9 kilometers off their starboard side. They would much rather farm damage on battleships that are at the back of the line, not threatening you or your teammates. And I'm probably the farthest battleship from this target, and I want to kill him. So I fire a salvo, and friendly DD dies, but the enemy DD dies at the exact same moment. It would have been nice if we could have kept the friendly DD alive. Didn't work out that way, but regardless, enemy Baltimore is trying to cheese the crap out of this island, as they all do. And I'm going to try and rotate around it quickly to deny him that cheesy location. Plus there's a friendly Pensacola. And I don't have range or my aircraft to engage the Iowa, but I sure as hell want to. Clearly, right? This guy's so low. Don't let him run away, people. But, you know, you can only control what's in your control. And you want to do the best you can. We set up a nice citadel on the enemy Baltimore. And come on, secondaries. Hit the target, take him out. Actually do damage. There we go. Enemy Baltimore taken out. And I was like, oh, looky there. We've got a Colorado. Well, first of all, fire at the Iowa. Give him a little bit of lead. It kind of looked like he was slowing down, so I drew it in a little bit. But the shells seem to fly true. And they take out the Iowa. We're doing real work over here, and it doesn't feel like my team is contributing enough. I've got like 3 of the 4 kills, and I'm going to open up. Maybe a little too aggressive, honestly, but I just want to get a huge broadside on this guy, and oh, it's a big broadside. 32,000 damage. Friendly runs into me. I should honestly angle back and use my front guns. I'm just a little too wide. And it's going to cost me. You'll see in a second. Oh, that's such a bad shot. Oh, if I could have that shot back. Take the target out. Deny him the salvo. I just sustained too much damage here. I take about 7 to 10k with that one set. Waiting on my guns. Man, if I could have that salvo back. Which is a bad shot. And yeah, his front is going to fire on me. Do more damage. If I hit that shot, I keep 15,000 damage. We eventually take out the target, but 15,000, even 20,000. Let's go 20,000. I keep 20,000 damage if I hit that shot initially. I would have been in such a better position. But my team is not doing anything. You know, we have more kills than the enemy. Granted, I have 4 of the 7 kills, or 4 of the 6 kills, if I can count. 4 of the 6 kills are in my control, and they're pretty much all mine. Yeah, pretty much all mine. Don't know what the hell my team's been doing, but I think we're coming to the end of this game for me. I'm just a little too unhealthy. There is a Nelson, and the Nelson can do whatever he wants to me. I am just so susceptible. Enemy battleship, the Alsace, it's just on the other side of the island. I can't engage. If I would have hit that shot with the Colorado, have 20,000 more, I could have sustained another salvo from the enemy Nelson, moved into position to engage this enemy battleship. There's other enemy DDs, take them out, maybe capture C point for my team. Granted, I shouldn't have to do all this considering how much work I've already done. Regardless, the win condition was there, I just screwed it up. And I wanted to share this game because you can have fun and play your Germans and be super effective. You don't have to play it cookie cutter, super concealed, all that stuff. You have to play to your build. And I certainly played to my build. You know, I found the flank where I could dominate, use the islands, cornered off targets, couple mistakes, but overall I felt like the German battleship performed perfect for the scenario I got it into. And you know what? My team's going to lose this game, clearly. Clearly, I'm the only reason, pretty much, maybe the DDs too, that there was any hope at all. Enemy has 3 bases, and we have now lost every advantage we ever had, if there was an advantage. It's just disappointing. When you push a flank, you got a couple friendlies, but the rest of your team, nah, don't want to do that. We just want to stay back and watch you guys do all your stuff. Well, you know what? If we have an advantage and the numbers look good, just press the attack. Don't stay back. Most of you know what I'm talking about. You're not the people who are frustrating to play with. People that are frustrating to play with, you know, play 1 or 2 games, they don't pay attention to anything, they don't care about anyone, and all they want to do is get a little bit of damage. Well, damage is not the most important thing. It's where you place that damage. So, game's obviously not going to be a win, but Friedrich der Grosse did a ton of work. I love playing my German battleships. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Friedrich der Grosse. I know a request was probably like 2 months at this point. I know, backlog, definitely. Also, I am going away for the St. Petersburg Community Contributor Summit. I have already asked questions for what you want answered. If you have any more questions, obviously leave it in the comments, but I will basically be away from my computer for an extended period of time, and that probably means that there will not be content, significant content, during the Community Contributor Summit and after, because I am going to enjoy myself. I've never been to St. Petersburg, so hopefully all works out. I appreciate everyone watching my content. I love reading your comments. I hope that you have as much success as possible. There's a Twitch promotion again, Twitch Prime. You get access to the Texas, which is a nice reward. If you already have it, well, that's 7-8 million credits. So take advantage of that. Friedrich der Grosse, you didn't let us down. Great game. You should enjoy it even if in a loss. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.